All right, how you doing? All right, I'm just laying down a cautionary tale here. It's just an article that disturbed me, but this has happened before. Okay, uh, I've seen stories of this happening. This is another case of what happened with that Travis Scott dude. Or if you really want to go back, you guys remember when they had that incident in Sooty with Bad Boy and Puff Daddy? They sold too many tickets at the gym, and there was what, like 4 or 5 people trampled over. Okay, because again, there was too many tickets sold. Now, this is the deal. I saw this article today, and I read a few news articles about it from the police chief. I think there's a representative out there, state representative of that particular district in Rochester, New York. This happened at an armory up there where this rapper named Glorilla, okay? I've been hearing a lot about her through podcasts and all this other stuff. Um, there was a concert that she did, and then afterwards, people were leaving out, and all of a sudden, there was a bum rush at the door. And something like one woman, she was 33 years old, that died, and like up to 9 others were injured in this concert after it was over. Okay, not saying it was this woman's fault, Glorilla's fault. Okay, and there's a lot of conspiracies I've seen that they thinking that it was some type of sacrifice so she can get on or whatever. Okay, but I do think a lot of this trap music, okay, and even before then, gangster music, all right, it's been going on even when I was younger. I told you that, like in the '90s or whatever. Okay, when you hear about guys like Pac and even up to now, okay, King Von and these other guys that are getting killed. But we can go back to those days. This is the type of energy that they put out. It's kind of like the energy that's going to like emit. You know what I'm saying? And this is Hollywood. All right. I mean, I can't speak on, and I don't want to get to that conspiracy, but this is Hollywood, and for a lot of people to really get on like that, all right, they'll probably be asked to do stuff like that. Again, I'm not acute, but I'm not going to be surprised. There's been a lot of stories that I saw about her that it's just something about this woman where it's almost like she got an X on her back. I seen an article about this woman had a wig ripped off during when did a show, had a drink thrown in her face or whatever. I guess she did a party at a club or something like that, and okay, uh, after some type of altercation with other women, okay, and I don't know what it is, all right, but I'm just thinking, what do y'all think, they're younger people? What is it about this woman? The reason why either it seems like she got an X on her back or she's getting herself in incidents like this, okay? Is it something that she's doing? And quite frankly, I just think that, man, it's like she looks funny though. It's like her eyes are like something about her eyes and her nose ain't right. Okay. I mean, it almost has me think that she got some type of suspect figures. All right. And her voice does sound like a little bit manly, to be honest with you. Okay. Uh, I did look at her Facebook, well, not Facebook, but YouTube. I guess she's got a little over 600,000 subscribers. She did a song with Cardi B that got 110 million views. Okay. But I didn't see anything about her having like her own like project out or anything. And again, I wouldn't be surprised if this was one of the events that to get her foot in the door. Okay. But I don't know. Okay. But I'm just thinking, again, the energy that you put out is the energy that you're pretty much going to have hanging over your head And when you keep, these sacrifices or whatever, I'm not saying that it is, but when I just say for past stuff, when if you decide to go that route, I'm just saying generally speaking, it's kind of like they got to keep giving these sacrifices. For example, Puff Daddy, it just seems like for years, people have been dying around. It's like everybody around him is dead. Okay, but let me know your take on what happened in this incident or whatever. Okay, my condolences go out to this woman and her family. All right, so I tell you what, being a Bible toter and listening to this type of music or whatever, this trap music or whatever, okay, or even just rap in general, it really doesn't mix. So I just really you understand the context of all this music is just entertainment. That's what they are, entertainers. Because the roles that they play when they're on stage or when they in this realm called Hollywood, that those are not the same people in real life. Okay. And quite frankly, and I told another person this before that they sold out and they work for the government. And when they're done with you, they're done with you. It's something to stimulate thought.